So we'll get started, everybody. Firstly, a huge welcome to you all.
Okay, are you ready? The first university to admit women, 2 Nobel Prizes, then another, then a couple more, 12 knighthoods, 22 Olympians, a pack of COVID-sniffing canines, Australia's first female Prime Minister. Finally, treatments for diseases, and other scary things. The first female Queen's Counsel, Supreme Court Judge, and State Governor, all in one. First in the family with a degree, a black belt, a robot. First Aussie to walk in space. Helped detect gravitational waves. Made lots of babies. World top 100 in all. This stuff. Launched a satellite. Revived lost languages. Home to 1,600 brainiacs. And a winery. All in the heart of Australia's most livable city. So, what's next? Make history at the University of Adelaide.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to O Week 2022. My name is Georgia, and I'm an alumnus of the university. I'd like to start by letting all the students know that this morning's session will be recorded for future reference. We're having photography occurring throughout the day, and our photographer, Daniel, will be taking photos. If you do not wish to appear in any photos, please make yourself known to staff, and we will ensure that you are not in any photos. So firstly, some housekeeping. The exit points for this theatre are on the bottom floor, the doors to the sides here, and at the back, the doors that you entered through. I'd also like to acknowledge the Kaurna people, the original custodians of the Adelaide Plains, and the land on which the University of Adelaide's campuses at North Terrace, Waite and Roseworthy are built. We will begin with the traditional welcome from Uncle Rod. Thank you, Uncle.
Thank you, Georgia. Good morning, everyone. It's my pleasure to give a welcome. Start of you guys' journey of learning. So our people, Kaurna people, were educators, and we believed in the power of learning to make your life a better way of life for everyone, but also important to say that our people believe that in no one group or one nation of people had the monopoly on knowledge. We could all share from one another, so we held conferences in our country, in Kaurna country, and we did this because we believed in the power of sharing information and knowledge. So, but it's important to say today that my passion is language, and my culture, Kaurna culture, to keep that alive, we have to keep our language alive. So it's important that we teach our language in the schools and train people up to teach our language. So we hope, vision that one day our language will be spoken on all the schools on the Adelaide Plains. But my job this morning is to welcome you to country, so I'll get on with doing that. Machawanga Kaurna Mena, Nawangani, Mani Nabudni, Kaurna Yatana, Naberke Mankalankla, Tandanya Meanaku, Nachiongandaya, Nachiakandaya, Padni Adu Wadu. So on behalf of the Kaurna people, I welcome to Kaurna country. I do this ambassador of Adelaide Plains people. My brothers, my sisters, let's walk together in harmony. Natalia, thank you and have a good day.
Thank you very much, Uncle Rod. Without much delay, I'd now like to introduce the Deputy Vice-Chancellor of Academia, the DVCA of the University, Professor Jenny Shaw.
Thank you, Georgia. Welcome, everyone. It's great to see so many of you here, and I know we have others online. So, on behalf of all the staff at the University of Adelaide, I'd just like to welcome you to our university community. So, as Georgia said, I'm Professor Jenny Shaw, and in my role as Deputy Vice-Chancellor and Vice President Academic, I look after the university's learning and teaching programs and many of the services that support and enhance your academic and personal and your social experience while studying with us. So all of our Adelaide campuses are situated on the lands of the Indigenous Kaurna people, and I'd also like to pay my respects to Indigenous Kaurna elders, past, present and emerging, and to all First Nations people joining us today. Today is your first step in what will be an exciting, rewarding, challenging and ultimately, I hope, transformative journey with us. It's a major milestone in your life, and especially given the additional challenges that we've all faced over the last 2 years or so, even being here is a major achievement of which you should be proud, so well done. Today, I want to talk to you about what...
1 sec.
Thank you, Siri. Today, I want to talk to you about what you can expect throughout your studies with us and what we
Still
expect...
working.
Sorry, this is technology working for you. Siri's trying to help too. Everyone will help when you're here. So today what I want to talk to you about is what you can expect throughout your studies with us and what we expect of you, and how you can make the most of your time with us here. First, a little bit about us. University is very different to the school or work life that most of you have experienced. So it's a really big place. We have 27,000 students and 3,500 staff. It's diverse. We have staff and students from across the state, across Australia, and from across the world. And I know many of you have only just arrived in this country, so again, welcome. We know everything is new for you, but we are absolutely delighted that you are here. And it's also a liberating place. So you have decided what you want to study, and it's up to you to decide how much work and effort you will put into your studies, what else you will do as well as your studies, and how you will spend your time here with us. So what can you expect from us, from your decision? Well, here at the University of Adelaide, we're all about big ideas, about making history, and that you saw that in the video. And that history making might be a cutting-edge medical discovery that benefits millions of people, or it might be you being first in your family to come and start and finish university studies. Or it might be you, when you graduate, starting up an enterprise or a small business that becomes global, and we have lots of examples of that. Or it might be you becoming a great social scientist or a great teacher. So we want that measurement of success and firsts for you to be thinking about. So regardless, our ultimate goals are for you all to develop technical competency in your area. So that's the knowledge that you will need to apply in your day-to-day roles, whatever you are, whether you become a teacher or a computer scientist. We want you to have a critical competency. So we want you to understand, connect and develop new ways of thinking and working. You'll be exposed to ideas that will challenge you, and we will be asking you to justify your perspective and to explain your understanding. And finally, we hope that you will use your studies to improve your social competency. So, for example, that might be working in or forming or leading teams, learning how to have healthy debate, and to be respectful of others in those learning environments. So underpinning this, you as a student have the right to a high quality and stimulating education with us here at the University of Adelaide. So we undertake to provide you with feedback in a timely and responsive way and information as appropriate. We will ensure that you are treated respectfully and fairly, and we will provide you with a safe and supportive environment. And that's on our campuses, our physical campuses, and online. And we also have expectations of you. As a student, we expect you to be open and honest. We expect you to treat others with respect and to work hard throughout your time with us and beyond. We expect you to be aware of our policies, but of course, these are all new to you. We don't expect you to know everything on day one, but we will show you where to go to find this information when you need it and if you need it. And the main thing is, because you are here and we know this is your first week, do not be afraid to ask questions. And again, you're going to hear this a lot this week from people. We don't expect you to come with the knowledge. We just expect you to try and find it either online or come and ask someone about it. And whatever you're doing, whether you're studying with us or representing a club or playing in a sport, We expect you to be representatives of the university and to represent the university with integrity and professionalism. The university is committed to providing a safe and respectful environment for all members of our community. So that's our staff, our students and our visitors. And you'll hear about our Safer Campus Community Initiative. The Safer Campus website can be found on the university's homepage. There's a little tile there that links through to it. And it provides resources, training, support and advocacy to assist all of our students to recognise inappropriate behaviour, to take bystander action, to know your rights and to understand your reporting options. So as part of this commitment, all new students are expected to complete an educational model on consent. And you'll see this on your My Uni page, and it's called Consent Matters. So we do expect you to finish that module. It won't take you long. It is important to do it. Students are also encouraged to note our campus security numbers on your phone or other devices so that if you do see something or you do need help, you can call that number straight away. We are finding students are coming out of the last 2 years a little bit more stressed. We know that there's an increase in mental health issues around the world, particularly in the age group most of you are in, the 18 to 25-year-olds. We know this has been exacerbated by COVID. It may be here to stay. We are aware of this and we're seeing high levels of stress amongst our students, and we're here to help. We have got lots of systems to help you, whether that's academic support, pastoral support or counselling support. So again, that's a big thing I'd say up front is please don't feel that it's just you. If you are feeling stressed about something big or small, there's probably a whole group of other people in this room feeling stressed about exactly the same things. So again, do not keep that to yourself. We would much rather we know about it and we can help you with it. We're also at the moment, and again, thank you all for wearing masks if you can. It's not compulsory, but we are trying to do this so you don't get sick. There is so much COVID around, there is so much flu around at the moment, and it would be terrible for you to have a great time this week and then end up sick for your first week of classes. So if you can, just try and avoid that if you've not already been recently exposed. So again, we just would encourage you to stay physically and mentally safe and look after your health and well-being, and this is just part of that. Now, I've been around a long time. I've had many years in universities. I was a student interstate at another university where I studied an arts and a law degree. As an art student, I majored in music and languages, and in my law degree, studied law for a very long time. I then got scholarships and fellowships to go overseas, and I studied a Master of Arts and a PhD, which I finished in music and philosophy overseas in the United States. I've worked in universities in Melbourne, Sydney, Houston, New York, Armidale, which is in rural New South Wales, and here in Adelaide. And I've spent long times as a student, long periods of time, not just short visits, in Japan and North America and Europe. So I do have lived experience from where you've been. Some of you are here as international students, and I've been in that position. And I've been around universities a long time, first as a tutor and lecturer, then as a head of school, executive dean, and now deputy vice president. So just from my perspective, I just have a little bit of advice for you on how to make the most of your time over the next few years. First, get engaged. Find something in which you really feel engaged, okay? So you'll get a lot more out of it if you actually are really enjoying it and passionate about it. And that applies not just to your study, but with anything else that you want to experience and take the opportunity to do at our universities. So that might be studying overseas for a period of time, it might be taking up an internship, joining a club, joining a sporting club or a social club, and you'll hear more about that, or volunteering. And we have lots of opportunities for volunteering at this university. Related to this, and I think probably more importantly, is use this as a chance to get to understand yourself better, what you want to do, what you're interested in, and importantly, what you're not interested in. You know, those are important decisions to make at this point in your life. Next, and you'll hear this a lot this week, please ask for help. So your academic teachers, your peers, And our support services of all kinds are here to help you succeed. We really do want to do that, and we're going to listen to you without judging you. This is very important that you realise that there's nothing there that we probably haven't heard before. So please come and tell us if you have a problem, you need an extension, you've got a family crisis, there's illness in the household, you don't have access to a computer. We've heard it all. So please come and tell us. So sometimes, like our campuses itself, and some of you I know, the Brags finding your way here was the first test, so well done. But for those of you actually here today, navigating these options like getting around our campus can be overwhelming. So everyone gets overwhelmed. I still get lost on our campus. I've been here 7 years. So just leave that extra time when you're navigating around our physical campuses. Okay, but in terms of everything, you'll have to navigate all sorts of new things, all right? So again, we don't expect you to be experts in day one. We expect you to be finding your way. So absolutely ask for help. And we have plenty of people you can ask. If you've been to the library, you'll see there's Ask Library, Ask Adelaide. We have services online. You'll also find that there's lots of support services around our courses and programs. So finally, and I think also, again, probably the most important thing is don't expect too much of yourself. Be kind to yourself, okay? So you're trying something new. It might be the right thing for you, it might not be the right thing for you. And if it's not the right thing, again, please come and talk to us early on. So again, no one's here an expert, even your professors, even me. We're not experts, we're all still learning. We all make mistakes still. We know that you're going to make mistakes as well. The main thing is just to sort of pick up those mistakes early, come and ask for help. So, you've got a really big journey ahead. This week is going to be overwhelming. We also know that probably a lot of what you're hearing today you just won't retain, and that's absolutely normal as well. It's one of the reasons why we record these sessions. So, it's designed to help onboard you and fast track you. So again, it's really great that you have been able to come. You will see lots of things to do today and this week. So we've got many sports clubs, social clubs, faculty clubs, as well as volunteering opportunities for you. There's a huge array of activities and events on that will enable you to experience life beyond your academic classes. So whether you're into judo, women's football, philosophy, esports, there's going to be something for you out there. And I'd really encourage you to think about doing a couple of things outside your academic studies. I'm also hoping that, from today, those of you who might know no one else in the room will actually find someone and start to introduce yourself and start to form those friendships. And while O Week is fun and exciting, you'll be experiencing lots of new places, meeting new people and taking in lots of new information. So again, it is perfectly natural to feel overwhelmed as you start your university studies. That was my feeling in my O Week, and I still remember that feeling. It was really intense. So again, it will get better as you become more familiar with our campuses and our way of doing things. And again, I'm just going to touch on it, but we do have a very wide array of pastoral and academic support services for those of you here physically on our campuses, and I'm also including all our campuses. I know some of you will be studying out at Waite and at Roseworthy, so we do have support services out there for you as well. We also have lots of support services online. So again, these are designed to help you keep mentally and physically well through your studies and to help you build your academic excellence and your resilience as you go through your studies with us. So we really genuinely would love to see each of you graduating, whether it's in 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 6 years for some of you, but we really do want to see you at that graduation ceremony. And again, just touching on it, this help ranges from enrolment and academic advice to assistance with your online activities in the library. We have the Writing Centre, we have the Maths Learning Centre, we have IT support, and there's ongoing advice from your course coordinators and our fantastic peer mentors. So again, if you need help, no matter how big or how small, please don't be afraid to ask any one of us, and we will do what we can. So enjoy this week. As I've said, join a club or a society, go to your faculty events. If you're staying here on campus, please enjoy free food. There's always free food. There's lots of activities across our campuses. And for those of you who are staying in the city after about 6 o'clock tonight, we're in the middle of the Illuminate Festival. So you might have seen that big snow dome on the front lawns. So from about 5:30 tonight, 6 o'clock, that'll be lit up. And that's just part of many things that are happening around Adelaide, the city area, for the Illuminate Festival. So it makes the city a really beautiful place at the moment after about 6 o'clock. So again, just last from me, we're absolutely delighted to have you studying with us, and we hope you feel proud and excited to be part of the University of Adelaide. So thank you, have a great week, and welcome to the University of Adelaide community. Thanks.
Thank you, Jenny. Some really great advice there. Please use this week to familiarise yourself with all things uni. Some important housekeeping rules just before we move on. I know we live in an age of social media and text messaging, but at university you'll need to be monitoring your emails frequently. This will be your main mode of communication with all of your courses, your lecturers, your tutors, everything like that. So your university email, which is your firstname.lastname@student.adelaide.edu.au, and it's also your student number at student.adelaide.edu.au. It can be linked to your phone, and that way it won't be something that you have to constantly remind yourself to check. This is your primary method of correspondence, so you need to make sure that you stay up to date. If I can give you guys one piece of epic advice today, it would be to link it to your phone today so that you don't have to think about it when you start classes. Furthermore, here at the University of Adelaide, we want everyone to have a rewarding, fun and safe experience, regardless of your age, gender, faith, nationality, sexuality or anything else about you. In order to achieve this, we all have a role to play in making the environment safe for everyone else, including ourselves, staff and visitors as well. As such, it's important to clue yourself up on things like inclusive and respectful behaviour, sexual respect and consent, bystander awareness and intervention, campus safety and security services, such as security escort, phone numbers and emergency phones, and how to make a complaint or report, whether it's internal or external, and anonymous or formal. And where to seek support or counselling. Again, this can be internal at the university or through more independent sources or services. For more information on any of these topics I've talked about, you can visit the Safer Campus community website. Alternatively, as Jenny mentioned, you will find a training module called Consent Matters when you log into My Uni. I'd now like to invite our student speakers, Alethea and Maxine, who will be speaking to you all about various clubs, sports and other associations that you can join while you're at university.
Hello and welcome everyone. My name is Maxine. Next to me is Alethea. We are two of the 2022 UX Student Experience Directors, SEED. It is our pleasure to meet and welcome you all today. For the past 3 months, we have been shadowing the UX event team to get experience and professionals development in events and marketings, while shaping campus cultures here at the Universities of Adelaide. It has become my best university's experience as it's given me the opportunities to learn how on-campus activities are organized from the beginnings to the end, and the people that involves. It is very accomplishing to see the actual event running and participants are getting their most out of these events. In addition to that, with the UX, I volunteer with the UX Clue, where I gain experience in ushering, ticket scanning, food delivering, and heaps more small jobs that are very important to keep our event run smoothly. Volunteering is a great way to meet some generous and friendly people throughout each event, and it also enriches your resume and increase your employability. Speaking about employment, UX student employment can help you to find work while your studies. It is a free online job board that I use to browse available positions or upcoming free jobs opportunities. Whether you're a freshman or a graduate, I would recommend getting more involved on campus. By becoming a UX members, you will get access to discount competitions or free lunch every month. It's like a pizza, paella, or curry, etc. So at these lunches, you can join a bunch of people for a delicious meal on the uni lounge. It is another really good way to meet people and make friends at the uni. Lastly, my advice to all newcomers is to make the most out of the uni life. Feel free to try out things to fill up your schedules. There are a lot of events going on at uni every day, so you will always get some variable experience when you have that ready-to-go attitudes. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. As Maxine said, my name is Alethea, and I'm currently in my final year of a Bachelor of Science with a Diploma of Languages in French. So today I'd like to share with you some of my experiences about AU Sport and the UX Student Experience Director Program. When I first started uni, I remember a friend telling me about the sport of ultimate frisbee. I'd never even heard of it or let alone thrown a frisbee, but I summoned the courage to go to Park 10 on a Tuesday AU training night. And despite my worries, the frisbee community welcomed me with open arms and encouraged me to continue training with them. 2 weeks later, I'd signed up to play SA Challenge, the annual multi-university competition hosted by AU Sport. Since then, my involvement with the frisbee community has only deepened, and I have just recently returned from Ballarat, where I competed in the Under-22 Championship and SA placed third, which is pretty cool. Later this year, AU Sport will be facilitating the Unisport Nationals held in Perth, which has become the largest annual multi-sport event and will be sure to be a university calendar highlight. In my second year of uni, I decided to take sport more seriously, and I joined the fitness hub of Level 5 on the Union House. Having a gym on campus made it super easy to go, while training alongside other students gave me multiple opportunities to make friends. This was actually how I discovered the sport of powerlifting, and I've since gone on to compete in multiple competitions where I recently broke the national deadlift record in my weight category. In addition to sport, on-campus events have been a highlight of my university experience. This year, I successfully applied to be a Student Experience Director with UX, where I've had the opportunity to develop and contribute to on-campus events and initiatives. All of these achievements and opportunities came from me stepping outside of my comfort zone, trying something new, getting involved. Getting involved with AU Sport or UX provides you with an excellent opportunity to do exactly that. If you want to achieve your goals, build your interpersonal skills, gain opportunities to lead, and make lasting friendships along the way, I'd recommend joining UX or signing up for a free AU Sport membership. Thank you all for your time and enjoy the following videos.
you, Alethea and Maxine. I do hope all of you take the opportunity to have a look at what is on offer. To bring this morning's session to a close, I'd like to shed a light on my own personal experience. I first joined the university in semester 1 of 2016 as an undergraduate student, and while that may sound like ages ago, it feels like it only just happened for me. I remember sitting in my O-Week induction session in the Scott Theatre and feeling excited, nervous and a little bit anxious to embark on my journey at university. I also fondly remember my first lecture. It was Chemistry 1A and the theatre was so full of students there was people sitting in the stairs. First year can be both challenging and empowering. You might feel alone to begin with, but embracing university culture and finding your community here will be more worth it than you know. As I got settled into my courses and got into the swing of juggling part-time work with assignments, my second and third years were a rush of activity, and I enjoyed them thoroughly. Finally, my final 2 years, one final year of computer science, and last year, my final year of engineering, where I completed my honours project, were two of my most fulfilling years to date, despite global circumstances. Having the opportunity to complete a research project at a world-class research university like Adelaide with amazing supervisors and access to university and industry labs and databases was such a highlight for me. Now, some tips. Academically, first year is the perfect time to capitalise on all of the awesome support networks that are set up at uni to help you achieve your dream grades. Personally, I was a regular visitor at the Maths Learning Centre and the Writing Centre all throughout my engineering degree. The staff there are invaluable to your learning. They will not only help you with the academic concepts, but are friendly, and I found that they often eased my nerves before tests and exams. Likewise, if you have a course that offers a peer-assisted study session or a PASS session, this is a great opportunity to learn from students who have previously excelled in that course and was a place where I met some very close friends, which I still have today. Don't be afraid to ask questions or get stuck into a discussion on your course's My Uni discussion board. It's the interactive part of class that makes learning the most memorable. Too many students sleep on asking questions in a lecture, but I promise, if you have a question, at least one other person in the room is thinking it too. Truly, no questions are dumb questions. You can always catch your lecturer or tutor after class or email them with a question. You will not regret actively engaging yourself in learning. I'm sure someone has already said this to you, but I'll say it again just in case they haven't. Attend your classes. Yes, even the optional ones. True beneficial learning happens collaboratively, and having some familiar faces to grind through the study sessions with helps so much as well. Socially, university is special and unique. At the University of Adelaide, everyone is welcome, and there is a club or society for every niche. I cannot recommend highly enough to get out to as many events as you can. I mean it. Try everything and try it from the start. Go out to Clubsland Week, which is week 2 of this semester, and talk to every stall. Like and follow every club's Facebook and Instagram pages, and message them to find out when their events are. Attend every barbecue lunch, pub crawl and cocktail night. Attend mock debates and competitive programming. Meet people, try new things, hate it, try something else and love it. The co-curricular and sports communities at the University of Adelaide are like no other. I am proud to say that my involvement in these activities brought me some of the best memories and grew my organisation, communication and leadership skills, which I use in my job as an electrical engineer every day. I also met some of my best friends this way. I was so happy to have them at my side during the good times, and I could not have made it through the hard times without them. You aren't getting the full university experience if you don't. As president of the Adelaide University Engineering Society in 2020, which is the largest and most pro-fun student-run club on campus, I can confirm that there is no better way to make it through challenging times than to do it with like-minded people. Finally, I can't conclude this session without acknowledging the impact the last 2 years have had on all of our students, particularly international students. Having to choose between your education, family and health is not an easy decision to make. To our international students, I would like to take this opportunity to welcome you to Adelaide. It has been really good to see some of you on campus again. Completing my engineering and computer science double degrees at the University of Adelaide was honestly the time of my life. And now that I'm in industry, I draw on all of those experiences, academic, emotional and social, to complete the work I'm assigned and successfully work in teams. I hope that you have the same enriching experience here. It is what you make it. Thank you for taking the time to listen to me. I hope I provided some useful insight about what to expect during your time here. I think I can hear something.
G'day everyone, my name is Nathan and I'm from Australia. Welcome to Adelaide Uni. We are the International Peer Mentors. We are a team of Aussie and international student volunteers, and we are here to make your transition into uni a smooth one and to make you feel welcome and encouraged.
Hi, Namaste. I'm Sana and I'm from India. I'm so excited to see you all here. We will provide you with plenty of opportunities to get to know each other. For example, community is our free morning tea at 10:30 a.m. every Friday during the semester. Come and join us.
Namaste everyone, my name is Khushbu and I'm from India. Another fun activity to do this week is the Botanic Garden Scavenger Hunt happening tomorrow afternoon. If you haven't registered, make sure you do it via the orientation webpage. And remember, the spots are limited.
Hi, and if that's not enough for a fun week, or the International Student Support Team is taking a bunch of us to Victor Harbour this Friday. It's going to be an awesome all-day event. It's been so popular that all the tickets have been sold out even before the students arrived here in Adelaide. So lucky the ones that read the emails we sent to you. Hi, also I'm Kung. I'm from Vietnam. Xin chào.
Hi everyone, Apa khabar? My name is Jaren. I'm from Malaysia. Speaking of international student support, they also organize language and cultural engagement program, in short LCE, to celebrate culture of different nationalities. They are a party of big amazing food and entertainment. They happen on Friday nights during the semester, and they are open to all Aussie and international students. And I can't wait to see you there.
Oh guys, hold on. The International Student Support has a lot more to offer. There are a whole bunch of workshops to help you get through the uni, and a series of bunch of fun stuffs and few day trips. So get the most out of it. Aibon, I'm Dilip from Sri Lanka.
Shagoto. My name is Ragib and I'm from Bangladesh. At Adelaide Uni, we have clubs and associations that cater to all interests. There are over 100 clubs to choose from. You can do anything from playing competitive sports to having just some fun with the Harry Potter Book Club.
Hi everyone, selamat pagi. I'm Ellen from Malaysia. So our first job today will be taking you on campus tour later on. So please get involved, have fun, and we'll see you there.
That all sounds like heaps of fun, doesn't it? All right, so just some final announcements. There's a competition happening on the university's Instagram account. So you're all encouraged to go over to that page. I believe it's at U of A. And have a look at the Instagram account at 12 p.m. today. to find out what that competition is and meet some of the students. There will also be an opportunity to be a part of a class photo in front of the I Love Adelaide snow globe from 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. So please join us there and you get a copy of that class photo which will remain with you forever. So that's pretty special. So everyone from the health faculty, please make your way to the exit. Everyone in arts, business, law and economics. If everyone from the health faculty could please start making their way to the exit. And everyone else, please stay seated.